Our goal today is to clean this well. As you can see, it's looking like a dumping place, but this well has springs, but the springs can no longer produce water. So the water that has been here is clogged, and the water that has been coming down due to the rains, some of it come here and it's not moving and it's not producing fresh water, hence making this water unusable. But today I want to attempt to unclog it. That's the plan. Since I'm around in the village for this time, I wanted to help my mom out on this one. I'm not an expert on on clearing wells at all, but I'm like, hey, what do you need? What can we do? As you can see, the water looks green. You know, water that looks green is normally water that is keeping fish, because the fish droppings make the water green. But this one is not keeping fish. It doesn't have fish. It's water that is supposed to be serving the family. At least it was made. The pond or the well was made for that purpose. So, as you can see, the springs of water are clogged up by the grass. The grass that grew in there clogged up the streams, that the streams stopped to produce fresh water. So we want to first clear the surrounding area of the water. The goal is to remove the grass around the water area. The goal is to uproot the roots without necessarily heavily bringing forth a lot of mud. So that's what we are trying to do. My mom knows this better than me, so she tries to show me how this can be done, the best way to do it, and I try to learn as much as possible so that I can help her. I may have more energy than she does, but she knows the way around clearing this well better than I do. So I needed her around so that she can show me how she wants it done, or what she envisions for the well to be at the standard she prefers it, or at the standard where the water is at least usable. So that's what we're doing today. I'm just going to let you watch us as we do this, and who knows, it can give you an insight of how we do this. I mean, you may be in a place where you never have to do this at all, but just to let you know, wells come in different shapes. Actually, in this very village, there are a number of wells. There are a number of wells. There are some wells where they put, I don't know how they call it in English, like they put a pipe, like a steel pipe, like I think it's stainless steel pipe, where the water comes through a pipe. I might have showed you some. No, I haven't showed you one of that kind of well on this channel. Maybe the next time I visit my mom, I'll take a trip to that particular well so that you can see how that looks like. So some people use that. Most people actually use that. It serves the community. Now, because it's kind of a waterlogged area where we are staying, you can create your own place, especially when you, like my mom owns the land here, this particular portion. Okay, at least she bought here. So this well she created to ease her journeys to water, so that she doesn't have to make a trip all the way to the center in the village where people come for that piped water. And for all the time since she moved into this area, we have always used that water in that particular place. But for a past year, it has not been used, and she's been staying home alone with just a few, 1 or 2 little kids. This is some hard labor, but as you can see, after we've removed some of this grass, already you can see a change in the water, because at the very start the water was deep green. More like with algae. But the more we kept removing the grass, the more we kept removing the roots of the grass, the clearer the water became.
togenda nnyo semaawo wansinsi ng'ogira enkumbi. Ebyamiya tekasala.
Ninyanza obwedda ntemese eno ewatusala watu. Nteme.
Ako kagumu ako koolaba.
Mama lwaki wanyuka omukka bwekyo? Obulawo omuntu okukatiya okula yaako. Ewanguka. Kituwala naye kati amata y'okusika ebiyeeyo. Omula. Osobola okusema naye nga totemeramu ttaka naye otememu. Otema ku mulungu nga tosima ki? Ekitenda kitwala omuntu abo emeeza ennungi. Egenda kutemera ki? Nga walinga ewayitayo nanyini. Eyakitekayo amayina kajjangu babusikasika. Nga bw'osikasika buno obusubi. Bino eno mbuveeko esooka oveeyo. Sika obusubi buno buveeyo. Jambi afa nti sagala gitutoyizo gyetaaga. Egisayiziyo. Jasisike buno obusubi obw'omumu obusikira ku nkalu nga bwesebuddewa. Eyo n'okukalira. Ebintu ebyokukola webaayo akuyambako naawe abadde akerebera ofuna amaanyi ne mukikwasaganya nekivaawo. Tofaayo kakitaasi agenda kukola mukono ayagala okukola bantu yakuba omubuli nga kati oli mu lw'amagezi ayagala okukola akola n'emirimu egitali giti olaba yasikira litattaano n'asooka alaala ekifu nga tukola temakula abaana nga bamuteerezeka sikira twabaana omwana mulezi asaomuwami yajeewo
wagamba nedda kungusa ekimanyi lwanze mwennyini olaba ekintu n'ogamba kangende ndakola ku kino
ani nali tetugenze na munyanya olugendo olukaloka nawe lukumenti nade njagala muwogondi era nabadde mbaganye batera krisimasi dogo sigenda nkokuvalimamukaawo tujja kulima kuba mobya tujja kulima naye ne munyirizayo ne mukola bulongozi
kati bali ekutereka ina nokulimako
ezo olukuba
anti ogamba okusika oguni nga bwesse waliyo
okukumabbali kati wano bw'otabwawo kkubo kati nkozina okutemaawo ku mabbali nga bwetemye bweti ate naye nekusobozesa bw'otabwawo kkubo bakimanye ettaka lingi okulukula busubi anti akakumbi ekikumbi ekyo si kiramu bulungi nga kano lwakuba kyo kirina omuyini muwanvu ettaka lyawaati likwata kyobulakuba ekisaanyi
enabeera mpaka kyalisinga singa ndi munju munda mudiira ekirabika kino wano kirina ekyoyo ekirabika awo mba ndi munju munda mudiira bagye emisinde gyentaddeko
temanyi okalabula kungu
kati mama bulaba buli ebiri sikema sisobola bujja kakere kadde kabuddeyo
kakawulidde bakakisi
kategedde katya nti gali mazzi kati bukajambubuuka
kakitemakulyeyo
bukambatema kulyenigeza
nga bwetema
buno biveeko ebisubi
yabibeerako naye bwonosuulako ebitulo ebisubi tumaze ebituukawo wano woyiri kati okuka bulina ebisubi nkuwoza eno enkumi ono esala okusinga kiri nanga alimasinga amanene
tegwamanyi kuwetasala
kukuba akamanyirako okusenege nakamanyi
tebadde ngena okakuba okafumbira amazzi
akafumbira amazzi tekawooma eyo oba gimpe wano nsikeko okumusai ayina okubuuka awo nawo nibagiranga amagulu agaka
ogamba ki
gasukere ngize kusaidi nsikeko
ate gikasuka bweneegwa wange mukadde
kati okuddamu okubuuka awo amagulu gali mukunkankani okuddamu okubuuka wano oba eyo bakulaba awo simanyi awo obeera olabika
butadi bweyagalidde muno bulenge
Okay.
ekidiba kibulunze ne bweyagala omanyi ekyo yaganako nekifuuka kidiba kyabikeezi nebikula nekyanka
bajja kulaba jjajja amazzi mwagalango kateke kya kineeri
ani abagamba bakapeewo
antimire kwebaza kwo obawaayiriza kirala naye beebaza ne bakumalako ebirabo bakuleekaanya naye munnange omuntu omulamu nga kati emyaka gyaffe n'okubeera mu nnyumba wekka obeerako entonga anti abamu babagamba tibaagala kubaliira ku kaaba olaba ekino nga bwekisika.
So we kept working on the different parts. We have also the other trench. So that trench, we need to clear it because when rainwater comes and that trench is not cleared, the rainwater will flow into our well. So we want to make the passage for rainwater clean, smooth, so that it does not stop, it continues all the way past our well. That's why that cleaning that little trench was important.
Abantu abaabalaba nali nkomawo era oli aswama okukubala byo ddala bazzi kati okugambika enkuba bwejja gajja kuba gayitawo ate galeme kugula kigendo kati nawali twetaaga netusikamuko ebisi byonna beera bwegatuukaawo gajja kudda buno ate gasobe ebitaka ya recording edakika oba obugomba ejja twakumakanga mayonjo
kyetaaga nti agagalimu gonna sigga ku lukute n'obutandiko bwabwe sikyo
anti oganaakuyekuta gajja kugalawo kuba bweneetunya obulaba nti wano nikugjawo ebisubi nekijja tuuka eyo kuba kijja kumuzuula
waniro tumazeewo sajja sikyo
ziwedde
kubanga wanuwa kyobadde balimu
otambuli ogulayo kugwakaizi amaizi
olwakutokutamba kyetaaga kanaakabirayo waliwo ogugundi ogunene kisaanyi kiringa ekisokomi kitambula kiri eri kya brown kya black no kya brown
getting our well to the place where it has usable water. Now, when the water flows, remember from the previous video, or if it's already connected together, where we began from, we were having water flow that is coming from the rain. We cleared the stream that brings that water so that it can move past our well and continue. Now, this side where we are clearing is where that water goes. So the goal is to clear this whole passage up to the final trench where it is heading, so that water does not get clogged up around our well. That way, the running water that comes from the rain, when it is raining, the water that slopes down does not connect into our well. It can continue. So I'm trying to clear these bushes, as you can see. It's quite some work that I'm not necessarily used to, but it's okay. I mean, it's doing good work for the well, and also every once in a while it's good to do work that is that requires some energy.
Wekubanga tegwakala tesala jambi ebe kufungwa ati guli gwalimuko omufuyire n'eddagala kuba ogwawo gubadde okulabye nga mukalukalu gubadde mukalu ng'omubisi guli mu
ag'amazzi bwe tunaakeera ku makya gajja kuba geesengeza. Mazzi bigenda na mazzi.
You see, the grass grows very fast because this is a rainy season. In a rainy season, the grass grows. Where I've dug, the grass, it will in no time it will be back, unless if you go dig again and again and again, or if you dig the whole area. That way it can take a bit of time, because grass can easily come from another place and continue to where you've already dug, or it can come right from the ground. But now when you only dig a small spot like this and the surrounding area is full of weeds, those weeds can easily grow to cover the place that has been dug. But either way, I'll do what I can, because I want to achieve the whole passage of water so that it can flow and continue past the well. That's the goal I'm working on right now. Normally, for people who dig every day, this may not be a lot of work. It may be a piece of cake, caprinde. As you'll see later on, I'll show you where the other lady that sometimes my mom hires to help her, where she dug it. She didn't take that long, and she did a good job. Only that she did not want to dig this area because it had a lot of water. So she was like, no, especially at the time when she did the weeding of the trench in front. This particular area where I'm digging had a lot of water, but now, yes, it still has water, but it's not the way it was then. So I'm trying to see if I can reduce the grass, reduce the weeds to allow movement of water, basically.
kasita okolako kyokola ng'olunaku lubalibwa nti muntu yakola. Olimirako maama olusuku jjajja. Naye era sitiiru byakola. Byakola kabulaana oyo mwogo yenayena ali mu kasiko. Naye ekyokozeeko kyekyo. Amazzi gajja kuba gatambula. Baŋŋambye lubbaatule. Nziremu nkinyigemu naye ate akawedde kakyatambula. Webale nno, webale ogogodde. Mwala gugenda twala amazzi. Oyambye mukadde. Lwago gennyininyini ku makya ensi ojja kulaba nga gooza ebintu n'engoye. N'otagenda eri. Ate bw'okera ku makya ennyo n'obwo obutulutulu obukerekere tebubaako. Bukka wansi mu mazzi. Ndinoonye kyakunywa. Ebikola ki? Bwennyanja.
Stages of wrong. Kitamba wamma obunyonda wakiteza bwakunkanga. Kandi good at science. Atugenda omusomako nga twamulizinga dda. Wanda kulya gye balimanya nandibadde ndi mulimu. Simanyi. Twali limye. Mako ky'osobodde kati amazzi awo kati gajja kuba gatambula. Lekera. Webale nnyo. Abalabi baffe bagambeko nti bana enkomyi awo.
Thank you. So this is what we've done. We have dug around it, cleaned around it. My work is not that clean, honestly. I'm not such a good farmer. I'm just trying. I'm so exhausted. But you see the tadpoles. So the plan is for the springs to, because now we have removed the wild grass from the springs are going to start to produce water. The springs in the edges of the wall underneath there, where we have removed that grass. So now the plan is to also get a sack of sand, and we can, you see like how that side is a little bit elevated, and we can also elevate somewhere here, so that the water can, when the springs start to produce the water can go a bit up, and it's not so down, and it's not going out all of it, so it can stay up, and then it continues to go up. Then eventually these tadpoles will be able to flow, because we've tried. Man, I did such a horrible job, but hey, I don't farm necessarily, so I did one side and I'm so tired, and yet I'm leaving tomorrow, so I won't be around here to see, but I don't know if my mom will hire someone too. So anyway, but we need to remove also this grass here, so to make passage for the water to go that side, like in between there. I'll show you. So, and also the water that comes from up when it rains, for it to be able to flow at the edges. So we have removed the grass so that it can go and not dump soil in here. That way we can see that our well has a future of clearing, because we had stopped using it, and where we get water is really very far, not too far, but when my mom stays here alone, it can become an issue, because then she has to go get that water to use. But at least if this is working and it's not stagnant and it is flowing, this water, it may not be used to cook, but at least it can be used to, I know you may look at it and you're like, no, that is, who the heck uses that water? But let me tell you something. Sometimes you're between a hard and a rock place, you just need to make life work where you're at. If you don't have the services that most of the people in the world have, and it's not something to sulk about, you just improvise and find ways to utilize what you have. You don't suck and be there and be like, no. So if you're watching, because I've ever had a scenario where someone was watching, actually I was reading on Quora, and then this person, they read that someone is having an issue with earthworms coming into the house, and they were asking for a solution. And then someone in the comment section of Quora went ahead to say, where do you live? In the forest? Do you live, or do you live in? He just made some lame comment and said, of course it's impossible. You can never have earthworms into your house. And he went on ahead to hollow a lot of insults. And I read and I'm like, oh my God. Sometimes ignorance can make us say things, because this is the truth. Just because you're staying in a part of the world where that doesn't happen, it doesn't mean it never happens. Because now where we stay in a tropical country, at my place, now I'm in my village, my mom's place. It's a village-ish kind. There are places which are even more village, like more than these, but it's considered a village too. But here, as you can see, okay, I'm just giving you a little view of the home garden. Yeah, this is where I've been putting the phone to record me when I was digging that side, because no stands around here. So I've been trying to make this little banana worker stands, these threads to hold the little phone. But what I was saying is this, yeah? In my bathroom at home, it's tiled, but when it comes to especially a hot season and outside is hot, those earthworms keep moving, looking for some sort of coldness. So they come through those pipes of water, and before you know it, you find them crawling in your bathroom. But what I've learned is I keep white vinegar in the house, so that when it comes, I can use that. So when you see, and I've ever posted a well, it is another well. Actually, the well I posted is much cleaner than this, and it serves a whole village. It is where my mom grows things. If by the time of me working on this video, I have it, I will post it for you. But I posted that well, and someone commented in the comment section it was a small shot. And someone said, I'm jumping. And someone said, oh my God, this, I cannot even feed it to my animals. Yuck. And I was like, bro, be grateful that you can have water that's clean. Don't go around the world sulking over people, a whole village that uses such water. Because guess what? We are not going to sulk and say, oh, we don't have water. We make what we have work. Anyway, back to this well. So currently you see these tadpoles, they're all coming out. But you see this water used to serve us here, but we've not been using it because it can become stagnant. I'm just seeing how it is. You see all these little tadpoles. My mom tells me that by morning they will all have gone, but I don't know how that works, but we will see. I'm seeing how they work. See how they are clapping onto these outer things. I feel like removing these outer things and see where they clap up on. Because I think these are baby frogs, right? Yeah. But you see up there, they are departing. So they are coming away from the edges, from the very end of the water source, because that place is very okay. The water there, the soil there is soaked. When you step there, it can swallow you. Like, I don't know how you call that in English, but it can swallow you when you go there. That's at the very edge. Yeah, it can sort of swallow you. So we don't step in there because you don't know how deep it is. The soil is so polar, the whole person can go down and not come into those. But the tadpoles are coming away from the edge, from the top there, and they are coming on the edges this side, yeah, close to the out point. we'll check on this swamp tomorrow. I don't know, I'm calling it a swamp, but it's apparently it's a water spring. I don't see the springs though, but they are underneath. My mom tells me they are now going to produce water because they had been blocked. That by tomorrow we will not find these tadpoles, but we'll see. I don't know what will happen. Tomorrow before I leave, I'll come and I show you how the well looks, whether these tadpoles will have gone or whether they will still be around. We are trying to see how to make this water usable for the household use. Then we can travel to the well for the water we cook for drinking and for cooking. And this can wash utensils, clean the house, and also feed the animals. We'll see how it looks like when we come back tomorrow. Currently it's looking okay, not scary. I'm not scared of tadpoles. Oh, this is what my mom was saying, that when we need to get these sacks, little sacks like that, and we put sand to, okay, we'll see. I see what she was meaning. Anyway, yeah, we'll see if we can do that tomorrow. I'll ask my mom. Okay, I've taken you along, guys. I don't know if this have helped in any way. Let me just show you how this water flows. If everything here is already flowing, because it had stopped to flow. Okay, it was a bit, I think, confused, but also that a place needs to be cleaned. But man, it's a lot of work. Every time it rains, yeah, the grass grows faster than you can dig it. So I was telling my mom, he needs someone like probably like a constant hire who comes around and do this, because we are not always here. And yeah, maybe when we get money, maybe we can help her with that. But anyway, so we have that. We only dug from there, and here you can clearly see the water now moving. Yeah, the water that is flowing from, I don't even know where it comes from. Let me go see, because I just keep saying, because it's not raining right now, where is the water coming from? Okay, now here it needs to also be cleaned. You see, when you clean it, the water cleans, because now you see that water, it is, as much as it is flowing, it has cleaned up. But now this one where we didn't dig, we did not clean the spring, it's not flowing. And okay, it's dirty. When you clean it, but I want to see where is it coming from. Let me go see. I'm seeing here. I think it's coming from the soil. Mom, kalamesa gakulukutano gavawa. Hey, it's okay. Njazi jayo. Kati ne kano ka spring kabaddeko katwala butwaze nga kiira wansi. Kano ka spring kabaddeko katwala ne gakiira wansi kati ng'olumu kayiwa ne mu mazzi. Akaganywe ne waggulu mu nju. Kanywa agandibadde ne waggulu mu nju. Okay. Kubanga Eva waba wabisi. The phone ran out of battery, so I had to get another one. I wanted to show you where this water comes from. So my mom tells me there is a spring here of water. Whether it's very hot, this water is always coming out of the soil, and you see it's coming from the soil underneath, and it never stops. So because I was wondering where that water flowing, you see where it's coming from? Yeah, it keeps going. So the water is flowing. Oh, it's quite a lot, eh? Wow. So the more you dig, the more it comes. Ngalaba. Manyi mama ago gakulukuta no singa oba gali.
Gano mangi tegava.
Ate the more you dig, the cleaner it becomes. Nice. But you see, the more you dig, the cleaner the water becomes. Kati awo wetaaga teekawo kimudumu.
gagenda kujjula wano gafulootinge wano.
Kati omudumu ogukola otya?
Ensulo weeri wano y'amaanyi eyiwa amazzi.
So I think this one needs like a pipe. I don't know. You can give us some advice and tell us what we can do to have some organized kind of water source. Because now this is coming from, let me show you clearly. Okay. Now it is coming right from the soil. Don't be blurry. Come on, that's more like it. And it keeps coming. The more you clean the soil, the more it comes. Now I wonder, now it has this earthworm. You see the earthworms I was talking to you about, the ones that come in our houses in town, in our bathrooms. But this one is more small. Gabutukula. Can even the heights here? I was like, you can even see the earthworm. So now it's already coming. So I think I was tired, but I'm going to try and remove this so that we can see where it flows. And we need a plan for, I think there is water around that area, but I think we need some organized way for it to be usable for my mom. So this brings this water, like how you saw, it never dries up. It keeps coming, because now this is the house. Let me show you the structure. The house is up there. Yeah. So when you come, this water. So we're making this passage for the water to go. Now here we need to also remove this. It's a bit, stagnated. And so now when we make room for that water to go, that's where it's, okay, this place. You can just, now you see, after us digging, see the hens. I want to come and eat all those bugs. The hens are feeling happy. But anyway, so for this water to flow, it will flow all the way. We made trenches in the garden in this area, because I think it's like a swampy area. That's why. So the whole area, like, it's so huge, but people have bought plots and plots and plots of land, so they are not really. They are building structures. They are now, for us, we want to do farming on top of that, not just structures. So that water, after cleaning the well, making a passage for it, it is now flowing. We want it to flow. Now we need to clean up that area too. But bro, I'm tired. Now let's see what will happen to our well. I want to get a hoe. Maybe I should leave it and do it tomorrow. But you see the water is flowing. Now I feel encouraged. I think I'm going to get a hoe and try to clean it up, and then I'll show you after, because this one is a bit of a big phone. It's going to disturb me to put somewhere to record for you to show you. Let me see. There you go. Wow, it's flowing. Awesome. Let me see if I can put the phone, then I can record. Let me get something. Something. Okay. Oh, I caught him.
Kati awo tulaba wabadde tewali mazzi nga tulaba ttaka. Kati gagenda kujjula olabe nawe bwe tulimi tebula nagabisoka tulimi waliwo gagenda kuba gasanze. Ate mangi nnyo. Kati kye tukola olumu kati obikkawo, kati ng'eryo ettaka lyonna lyonna lyendiseewo n'obikkawo. ne gatabaga mangi nnyo era ndowooza tujja kulizzaamu muntu kuba kati gajja kuyitirira obungi kati ogateko nag'enkuba kwegamba awo ne wabeera nga senye ekyo nagaye nti bw'ogogolawo bwoti olaba amazzi bwe gavaayo kati nagale ojagala angajjide ate kati
kitegeeza wetaaga olimire ku plan ng'okozesa advantage ya ki ky'olina since you have water you may find kwerinda sokutukole bino genda osooka okole byobaddeko wadde ngamba nagali gakola gati
gali kano buganajjula kati kali ketufunye ketugambe tegajja
kati lwakigamba kitufuna akaveera nituteekamu buli omusenyu wali wogambe netuteeka wali netukola kiki kyobadde ogamba
ani kati eyo gyonna mirimu kati kiba kitegera ngenda kubeera involved
ate kati at least kuba guvuddewo
anti okusitula omusonyi ogwo paka ego si byangu
anti nze neriya nga tusitula ate kati wetunagenda nabusitula
tewali naye nga kiŋŋamba
kati anti weetaagamu dakiika mmeka omale kyobaddeko
ate nzireko
tukusooke tuteekemu
omusonyi kati kuguseera
kanti ova akaveera ati kati kyetaaga omale kyobaddeko kuba obadde olina kyoliko
bingi kati wemala envanja
londako kimu ebingi tobikola
bino tuzzeewo ettaka mmiri egy'emirimu mingi gijja kukooya
olabika tutegedde kimamba
amazzi bwe tuba
omanyi maama weka
ogwa era munene naye kakali okwakakati katono nga webase kakubati yatulonda kati era yatula kuli ogwa era munene
olaba maama bwe kaba nga gatambula nga galina akakubo gakola ekkubo lyago naye gaba tegalina wonna wabeera sogudi
wegatiwegatiolaba nti wabadde nga waserebera
anti kati waleke gatambule toziba
nagasimye nnyo nga njagala kulaga gwe gigava
kati galeke tukakolera akakubo gagende nga kitegeeza gonna gajja kwekunganya n'amalala aganajja gajja kugattamuka galeme kubeera nga gasima ogunya ogunene nnyo.
We have put this soil here to stop the water that we dug up last time to see where the spring is coming from, so that we can allow ourselves to make the passage for the water that is flowing. Now that the passage is a bit clearer, we are going to remove this, and then the water will move. See? Yeah, that's good. Now we want to complete putting the sand, some soil and sand in this, so that we can work on the well a bit better. I'll show you the finished work later. So this is a spring here. We've made a passage for its water. Let's go finish the well. I want to use soil and sand. Let's go. They're heavy. I need to switch. Okay. Ow. Huh? Kati awo nkoleetya.
Katereeze.
So, mbulire ekyokukola kati.
Katereeze.
Bwongamba otegeeza.
Kabeere mu bukiika bwe buti nga katuddewo wegamba.
Obukiika kye ki? Akeekana. Wegala kakole we?
Aha.
Bweki? Wansi kagenda lekawo akakubo.
Sembere eri osigattirewo ddala bulungi. Aha.
Kati tulina okukajuza.
Butereevu.
Kati tugenda kukajuza naki?
Nabiri akalala kaleete. Bwe kijjula tusobola okiwunzika.
Naye kasaizi zaite wagira nawe tujja kubikawo.
Bitema ttaka nga tuteekawo n'ebisubi bya n'era ettaka libadde awo. Amazzi gaffe kati gagenda kuba mayonjo.
Kati lino ndiwo mu mwaka kabega. Then tulina okwogeramu eddala. Tugenda lijjawo. Yeah. Ndete enkumbi tusime.
Osobola okutema wano ekiti ekikumbi n'oliftinga muno. Kyembadde nkuganye nti amazzi gajja kudda eri.
Gigana gavudde eri.
Kati wano gajja kweyisa ng'omwo mpola 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 bwe tunaaba tumaze okukola ki?
Okuba okugatemereko.
I
get you. Okay.
Osobola okutema waggulu oba wansinsi wonna wonna osobola okuliftingira ku nkumbi. Katemera mukali. Ekiwunzike bwoti. Kyewunzikemu katono eno sayidi yo.
Sekyeba sikijjawo wansi.
Linnyako naye making sure togweyo mu mazzi.
Kyetaaga kinyumba. Naye abeera wano ng'ali ku program yaggwayo. Kirya?
Kali nako kali ojja katuzi. Kali. Make sure kati bw'olinnyako naawe ojja kulinnyako oba okodde kuli oba okodde kuli. Kalinnye ng'okawunzikira eno.
Kakunaamiriza.
Kyekyo. Kati naako kateekemu.
So kati kano kagenda wali? Like this?
Osobola osembeza okumpi n'okaseneramu naye bwe kataagende mu mazzi ne kaba nga akaweramu n'olyoka okaterezaawo.
Kagendaginamu amazzi.
Tewali buzibu. Kasita gw'oba nga onoosobola okukasitula. Olikwatako. Totema nnyo wansi temu okwo ku ngulungulu erimu olusenyusenyu. Wonna ogenda wansi libeeramu olubumbabumba.
Eya wansi ye?
Tema n'obwo obukulukuta wansi bulema. Etaaga n'erigaziwira wansi awo. Toyingira nnyo munda genda ng'otema kungulu ku lubalama ne bw'osemberako eno nga gye eno bw'oti. Nga tobeera wamu nnyo. Yongerako obutonotono oba okumpi n'ekigere kyo wansinsi. Ey'okajjawo nga tokayinza. Dda kulya amagulu abiri okatereza. Banga akongerako kannaako bw'oti awo waggulugulu. Naye kavaawo kabadde kati awo kaagalamuko ettaka eddala. Sokka obe nga akazzaawo okalinnyeko keeyongereyo wansi. Ogenda kwongeramu oba osooka okwongerako? ne bw'olirekera ebyo
Nolimala
kati katereeze butereeza
then
then
kano nga kano
okawunzikire kuli bw'oti mala olinnyeko
kawunzikire nkaleke ninyako then nkole
owunzikire kuno ku kisenge anti amazzi gajjayitawo
like this
togwayo
like that
konako n'enkumbi kakaka ne muuko nga tegawagwera mu mazzi konesa muti sikako
era nkonesa muti
awo linnyalinnyako kati anti olaba amazzi wegatandise owera mu kinnya wali
naye kana wagambye gajja kumala gasituke gaje gayitire wano
kati bwe gatuuka awo ne bwe gayitawo
gatuuse eri wansi onayoninyako sinabintu
webale 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 webale
tenakikoze naawe okoze butalifa oba obukanya kuzuuga gye bulira ewakuba enzi nga buddukayo
kyekyo
kyekiddako awalikirya okay kale kati wanani just kati tulirampa
tuveewo
bali mu evening stroll bali kuki the hens they are all chilling ziringa eziri ku beach kati nze nzikyo zikwata ate gazisituka zigamba ani atulumbye kambaviire nze kangene nkwata amazzi gange so let's check on our water my shoes I hope my shoes won't get dirty again no give me I don't want to wash my feet again so you see how clean this water is my friends indeed I'm going in the mud with my nice dress Vananga I've already bathed washed my feet but let me not take the boots let me stay with my shoes okay see the water it's really looking so clean this is just right now it's about midday we cleaned it in the morning so it's been like how many hours since we cleaned like 3 yeah about 3 hours since we cleaned and already it is looking so organized let's go see now that's its floor okay it's not per se looking so organized but it's just clean this one is very clean I had picked some thinking I'll use it for something my mother was like no we're not using it I don't care so I didn't use it see somebody's looking for something to eat do you see that little birdie hey birdie you want to say hi no yes okay he's Mr. Buddy right there I'm zooming in so you can see Mr. Buddy that's right there that's Buddy for you now Buddy likes to come pick things in some of the areas but if I come close you know what happens to Buddy Buddy is gonna fly away okay Mr. Buddy I'll leave you alone it's more like it let's go from down and see it well okay I'm jumping hoops and scoops Birdie okay that's how it's flowing from there we made a passage for the water now the water is flowing and it is flowing and it is flowing I dug up there but I didn't make any further now see this one we'll check it on it also in the morning but for now it's already starting to become more because you see what I didn't film for you as we did because all our hands were busy working but now what we did is we had this sack we added soil in it and placed it here because this was according to the plan that my mom had. She's more experienced in these things so she's like this water for it to be good it has to all come up to this I don't know if you can see properly like it has to come up to this level like up to this level, then it can find a passage out after reaching this level up. So she's like, when it reaches this level, then there you can even dip in properly a jerry can without it getting disorganized again. So now you see already it is starting to, because before we placed this here, this sack below, there was no water here, like there was no water, it was just going. But now, because we placed this in the morning when we were working here, but now it's already coming to fill the sack, which means it's going to, we don't know by tomorrow what level it will be at. So the springs are really producing water, and we want it to come here, then it can flow, then it will be neat and good to go for normal use. For now it's not yet usable, yeah, until it starts to flow, until it reaches up, and then it starts to flow. That is for our water here. That's what we did. We put a sack on, 3 sacks, little small sacks. We filled this one that is there first, down there. I don't know if you can see it, but down there, plus 1 sack. That is the one you're seeing here. You're seeing this side. It's the one you're seeing here. This first one that is left here, and then that one, and then this one on the top. So someone can, the intention is I can walk on it like this, yeah. So when the children are getting water, because the children went for Christmas, for the holiday, they went somewhere to my sister's place in town, but they'll be coming back. So in case they are to come, they know that it's a little bit of an easier passage. And if you watch, you can be like, whoa, your kids picking water. Of course, they're going to be here with the old lady. They will have to pick their water. She can't be picking water for them. So, yep, here we start doing that kind of work a little early on. No one works for you just because you're a child. No, everybody does lift their weight. All right, it's not a weight though, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see the rest. So that's our water from a little bit far. As you can see, I'm happy. It's looking a little bit good. Yeah, because we're going for a hot season, and if we do not get this fixed, my friend, hot season, water dries up real big, and then the rains are not as frequent. So it means many trips to the well, which really my mom is not in position to making, and we want you here to help her, and the kids will also be back to school, because and then it will be. But if that water is working, it would. Ooh, it's really looking clean. Honestly, I know you can't see it now. I'm seeing it, but before it was really very horrible and hopeless. But it's coming together. The springs are really producing water, and it's the more they produce, the more they push the bad water out, and the bad water gets to flow, which will in the end help to clean the well. Now let's see from a bit of from here. This is still not very well streamlined, because but still water is managing to come through from the little spring that is up there that we dug, and it made a little bit of a hole. So you have sugarcane here, a thicket of sugarcane. They really look small, but they are not dug through. I wanted to make a passage here in front of the sugarcane, but bro, I got tired, so I was like, you know what? It is what it is. These frogs can jump. You may think it's fish. Okay, I wish it was fish, but it's not. Can you imagine? I'm seeing a bee on sugarcane. I didn't know bees come to sugarcane, and a grown-up sugarcane for that matter. I don't know. There is no sap, but I'm seeing a bee. I don't know if you can see that bee. Can you see that bee? I'm seeing that bee. What the heck is it looking for? It's coming on a sugarcane, on the sides of a sugarcane. Is there any nectar there? I don't know. Let me try to zoom in and see if you can see the bee. You see it? I don't know if there is nectar there, because that's a little sugar cane. But the sugar cane is not broken in any way or form. I used to think bees only go on flowers, but it's here with the rest of little insects. I don't know what it is sapping for. And you see, it's moving its tail like it is sapping some nectar there. Interesting, right? Because these are the kind of sugars, and I don't see anything that can be sapped by. I'm seeing a bee, and I'm like, bee, what are you looking for?
Okay, let's zoom back out. Check. So what I've done with this water, my friend, every little bit counts. I came here, I didn't film because, man, I was trying with my energy. I was removing because the grass was all over this. It was like a thicket. I removed a bit. I didn't do it. I didn't do a clean job, honestly. See me. Very, very horrible job, but it helps. I wanted this water to come, but I'm saying this is a bit clean, but still it's not moving heavily. But we'll see. We'll see. I cleaned it a little bit. Now, I'm more like an expert digger or worker. Was hired to do here. She did some time ago, and you see the work she did. It's getting, of course, grass is growing back again, but at least she did a really good job. They know how to do it. So she did dug this trench, yeah, as compared to me, the poor dug. Yep. So she didn't do this area because she said it had a lot of water. So she didn't agree to it in the package of the work she was being paid to do. So she did up to from here. She did from here and around up to the side. So she stopped. So these ones I've just cut out a bit of the grass. Yep, we'll see. So she dug this whole area. I don't know what plans my mom has because the grass is growing again. But I kid you not, we're going in a hot season because this is December. Today is Christmas was yesterday. So today is 26th. Yep. So in a few weeks, this January will be starting, and January is normally hot. It can get really hot. That even someone who lives in a swampy area like my mom, who has a lot of springs around her, the springs too can dry up. When it gets that hot, you can walk on those in these passages, the trenches, because they will be really, they will be dry. They will be as dry as here, because here it was blocked. They placed here this sugar cane. This sugar cane blocked the water from coming down. But when it gets to a rainy season, even those stretches, you see I'm walking in it. Okay, you can't see me. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? So I'm walking. This trench is walkable. You can walk in it. Okay, there it's a little bit soggy, but you can walk in it. It means in January, when it gets really hot, even those trenches that you've been seeing where water has been flowing, they will all get this kind of dry that you will be walking on it. So it means when you have crops in this area and it's this dry, and then you do not have a well-organized spring, it can really be a problem, especially for someone like my mom who doesn't have that modern irrigation really. So that water will come in handy, because whether it gets so hot, the other spring we dug, the little spring that's coming close to home, will keep producing, and also the well water. Hey, birdie, you've gone? Come on, Birdie. We love to do this together. Why did you go, Birdie? Birdie has gone. And Birdie flies faster than a plane. Okay, not faster than a plane. Okay, this is another... Ooh. Okay, I love flowing water. I really do. I really do. I'm seeing water in there in the thickets. But that's at the edge of our land. After that water, it's not our land. That's just a trench that is... water that flows. This whole area, man, is full of water. But anyway, so this is another trench. Now this one, I don't know where it's even coming from, and I'm not going to go trace it because I really don't want to get my feet dirty. I've just washed. So where you see this extremely green grass, that's a trench. It's the area produces that sharp green grass. Yeah, you just know it's a trench of water, having water like this. Now this you can't use, but it's flowing at a very, very low pace. So this area, I don't know what my mom wants to grow here today. I was just trying to see that the well at least starts to run its water. Whether we don't use it now, but we give it a chance to clean itself and have that water flow. Yep. Because when it stays stagnant, we don't want to be raising frogs, because what will happen is those tadpoles will become frogs, and then that will be a problem. Let's see what's up there. I know I've given you a tour of this garden. When it was well dug, it had a lot of good crops. Now you see this matoke. It's not cleaned, like it's full of whatever, but I'm not also good at doing it, and my mom is really not having the energy for it. When she had a bit of more energy, she used to clean them very
on a daily, occasionally is the word I was looking for. But anyway, here they are, all looking the way they want. And unfortunately, I won't touch them either because I have to go back to town and I have to resume work. So, because we gotta eat, we gotta earn and pay our bills. But anyway, so now this is a lot of work to put this whole place into shape. But at least together we managed with my mom to try and do some of our water. Now you see the cassava. The other thing she wants to do is to dig through the cassava. Because this cabbage, now you see this cabbage. At least you see they dug through those cassava, the cassava plants. But because it's been a rainy season, you dig and then you want to dig again. And again, because the grass keeps growing back at a faster rate. Especially you see this kind of grass. I think in Luganda we call it chilanda. I don't know if you even know it in English. This kind of grass, I'll try and see if I can search for it. It can grow even if you dig and the roots are still down there. It grows again and it just keeps moving and spreads everywhere. I don't know if you've seen it. Let me get it for you again. This kind now here they dug. It can dry and then it grows. It's this kind of grass. This kind of grass. Like it grows and it keeps moving and climbing like it's here also. You see it's the same kind of grass. You see it? Like it just keeps moving like it's flying. You see it? Because my mom was telling me it's the water that makes it move. But now here there is no that kind of running water. But it just keeps going and moving. It grows like veins, like it's... It can be difficult to dig and get rid of from your garden. Alright, guys. I think I will come back to this garden tomorrow, right? Not per se for the garden, but to check on our water. As you can see, I wanted you to see what we're doing. I'm telling you, when you see this does not give you a picture of an average village Ugandan. Some are better villages, some are worse. It's really a variety, really. It's just my home area, so my mom's home area. So that's what we are. That's her what? A swamp. Her water source. So that we are trying to restore a little bit. Because if we need to try somebody, it would be very expensive and we don't have the money for it. So we are like, you know what? Let's see what we can do with our hands. And yet the person would have done exactly what we've done, or even probably in a less way. But I like this spring, honestly. I really do. Only that we couldn't. It's a passage that we use, that we can't make another swamp there. I mean, yeah, another area to maybe, if only maybe we could do. Anyway, maybe not. Let's go. Let's go. See that spring. Honestly, the more you dig, the more water you find there. It is so full of water. And you see it's coming. I like it. See that? I like this. Look at it. It's like rainwater. Hey. Let me leave. Hey. So let's see our water. This is morning. What's the time? 6. It is 6. This is the little one that we made. That one is flowing good. It is 6 in the morning. The next day, and I've come to check on our water to see how things are. All right. I think I should bring a jerry can first to really see how things are going to be done before I go. Alright, let me pause and first bring a small jerry can. So I've got this can. It's they use it for scooping water here. It was used for watering, but I think it no longer does the job. So wait, we've come close. It is still a bit soggy on the sides. You know, I'm trying to get a hard place to walk on. Okay. Oh my God. So apparently my mom came here in the morning today. She came before me.
And she was like, oh my God, the water she was so happy. And she was like, okay, I'm still seeing the tadpoles, but the water is very clean and clear. We have solved the problem of water. Wow, she was very happy. But I'm seeing it and I'm like, really? Though I get what she means, though the tadpoles, they're a bit scary. So but you see, it's clear. If you can move your eyes past the tadpoles, yeah, that is if you can do that, and if you can remember how it was yesterday when we came and we were working on it, or even before we began to work on it, you could tell the difference. That this is more clearer. The water is clearer. Besides the tadpoles, the water is clearer. So there you go. As you can see, so apparently I've been told they'll be using this water, but what will be happening is they'll be sieving it with a cloth. So you fetch it and then get a cloth and then pour this water through the cloth so that you sieve out any tadpoles and any other, probably tadpoles that are here. Okay, let's fetch it. So when you come to fetch, I'm handling it like this because this is a small entry. The other one is a big entry for water. So I don't think I'm the expert of fetching this water. Should have come with my mom when she did, but anyway, I'm here. Let's see. Me, I prefer doing this so that the tadpoles goes our bit. But you see how clean it is as compared. You see there in the corner is much cleaner. There are no tadpoles, but here they are here. Eventually they will go. Maybe when I come back in the future, I'll show you how it looks like. But I don't want the tadpoles really. Now, you see that? That's clean water. So I've been told they are going to be using that now. Before it was not usable, but now they are going to be able to use it. Okay, and there you go. Wow. And also, if you can remember, so I've gotten myself a can. That's 1 liter. If you can remember how we placed that sack here, because the water before it was not up, it was down. That was yesterday. And we placed these 3 sacks of soil here, if you can remember. And now you see how much the water has come up to cover the sack on the bottom, and it is still coming. It is still increasing. It probably increase up to the outlets, because around here where the outlet is, that to allow it to go. Let me see if I can show you clearly. That's up. You see how much deep now the water is? It has covered up to here. It is reaching here. But before, it was not even reaching where the first sack was. So that was one of our intention. Oh my God, there's another kind of swimming thing. I don't see. It's like oh boy, what the heck is that? It's not a tadpole. It's swimming. What is it? It's not fish. It's something else. And it swims like so fast. And it's not a worm. You couldn't see it. I don't know. It has disappeared. It just goes like this. It goes like. I'll see if I can Google it, but I don't know. But anyway, so I just wanted to give you a picture of our water. How clean and clear, it's like glassy even. Besides the tadpoles, I don't know how these tadpoles can go, but anyway, probably as they continue to use it, they'll have all of them out and they will decrease, because they had stopped using this water for more than a year now. In fact, even more than 2 years. And every time my mom kept saying, we'll get someone to clean that well, we'll get someone to clean that well. But every time, but when we did it, she was like, oh my God, I'm so happy that we eventually did this thing. Alright guys, I promised to come show you how this looks like the next day. And this is the next day, and it's also the day I'm going back home, so you can see the picture of our water. That's the edges, the very end. Giving you a whole picture. See that? See that? See that? See that? Here you go. As for the tadpoles, I don't know. Yesterday I even felt like swimming. What's the word? netting them off out of the water into the flowing water. But I was like, it is well. My mom doesn't seem to be bothered by them, so. That thing, I think there are many. They're like a family. You can see it swimming right there. It's going. Now it goes when it reaches. It likes safety. It has safety in the grass. I don't know what it is. It just keeps swimming like this. It has come again. I've seen it. I don't know if it's the same or it's another family member. But anyway, so basically that's it.